This year, Open earbuds went from novelty to commodity. This video is our curated list for 3 price ranges: budget, mid-range, and premium, and our picks for each of them. Let's start with the budget category, $0 to $99.
The Tozo OpenEgo. At $50, these buds come with an app. So you can change EQ and touch controls as well as update the buds to the latest version. They're also IPX5, come with 10 hours of battery life on the buds and decent touch controls. The biggest knock has got to be the chunky design. These buds be big. They don't have multi-point and they also didn't stay on our ears while moving about. They lack punchy bass but sound surprisingly nice and balanced. However, they do start to distort at higher volumes.
The Nank OE mix is $5 more at $55. They're incredibly lightweight and a portable choice. With the thin ear hooks, these are easy to wear with glasses. The buds fit well and are comfortable too. If you thought the Tozo lacked bass, then you can expect less on the Nank. Although Nank can get somewhat loud, it's not as loud as the Tozo. They're IPX5 water resistant and pack a full set of touch controls with 7 hours of battery life on the buds. It's just a shame that the sound and phone call quality are a bit lacking. You can't connect to 2 devices at the same time, nor do you get an app to customize the buds, but that's where the next pair come in.
The Tribit OpenGo is also a big boy. It does, however, come with a battery indicator in the medium to large size charging case. The plastic case is very sensitive and it got scratched up pretty bad just because it shared a pocket with another set of earbuds. And Tribit is all about big numbers. They say you'll get up to 100 hours of battery from the case and 13 hours from the buds. That last one we put to the test and just got 8 hours and 20 minutes. Now, it's not bad, that's for sure, but it ain't the big boy numbers Tribit is advertising. You can only get them in black too. The buds are also ginormous with an IPX5 rating and reasonable comfort and fit. These will be usable for workouts, but they won't be usable with any sorts of glasses because of the thick ear hooks. The sound is flat and the bass is fine. The touch controls are responsive and include volume controls, and they're overall quite reliable. The companion app gives you some controls customization. There are EQ presets and the ability to upgrade the firmware. We wouldn't advise taking phone calls on these, especially in the wind. You can use them in a pinch if it's a bit noisy, but that's at your own risk.
The V20i from Soundcore is a looker and has a compact case. It has a cool, smooth pebble look, which you can get in black or white. You also get disco LED lights, if that's your speed. As opposed to the predecessor, the V30i, you get multi-point and more options in the app. The sound clarity is passable and the buds do pinch the ear a bit.
Comfort is the GoFree 2's strength. Besides that, you're getting multi-point support and decent calls in noisy conditions. You're getting 6 hours of battery life and they're IPX5 rated. It's true that the sound isn't the best and the case is semi-large.
The Baseus Eli Sport one at $60 is a hidden gem. They are incredibly comfortable and fit very securely. And for workouts, you should be just A-okay with the IPX4 water resistance and an impressive 7 hours of tested battery life. The case is chunky and cheap feeling, but the buds make up for it by producing an open and clear sound with a slider to boost the bass as well as an EQ in the app. The mids and treble were especially impressive. The app is a bit weird, threatening you to log in, else risk losing out on some features. The touch controls include volume control, and in general, they worked well. There's also multi-point on board, and phone calls are quite decent. The devilishly handsome, respectable, mustachioed experts that we are,
we thought you'd want to hear about our picks. My pick, the Baseus Eli Sport 1. What's your pick, Kevin?
My pick in this category goes to the Soundpeats GoFree 2 for that comfort, multi-point, and decent call quality. Alright, we're going up in price up to $150.
The Soundcore Aerofit 2 came as a surprise to us and we didn't have high expectations after the first generation of the Aerofit. The Aerofit Pro were good, but the Aerofit itself was alright. But boy, were we wrong. The biggest difference for us is that the angle on the drivers is adjustable to position it to get the best sound for your ears, and this is a game changer for sound. They come in 3 colors. They have a light and refined design and have a solid IP55 rating on the buds. The case is medium sized but flat and pocketable, and it comes with wireless charging to boot. The advertised 10 hours battery life varies with the codec. We got 7.5 hours with LDAC and a whopping 12 hours on AAC. The Soundcore app gives you EQ customization, a low latency mode, and multi-point with a device list. The light buds are comfortable and thin ear hooks are medium at about 2.6 millimeters at the thinnest part. But speaking of sound, these buds aren't perfect, and I thought that the default sound was too bass boosted, at least in a quiet space. The acoustic preset that you can get from the app sounded better, and it's an open and clearer sound. These buds are a bit light on smart since there's no wear sensor or automatic volume adjustment. And while the touch controls are great and fully customizable, they're still touch controls. We much prefer buttons.
The Xiaomi Openwear stereo at just above $100 are super comfortable to wear and stay put around your ears. The buds are shiny as not exactly our kind of design. They are IP54 rated and the case has a kind of sandstone feel. Xiaomi advertises 7.5 hours of battery, but we got 4 hours 39 minutes in our tests. You get touch controls which include volume. You get a pleasant sound, but overall it's a bit lower on bass and max volume. Xiaomi thinks it can convince you to buy them by advertising active noise cancelling. It does something, but is a far cry from any ANC you would have used with headphones or earbuds. There is an app, but you need an account if you want to update the firmware on the buds. Sneaky Xiaomi, very sneaky. You get multi-point but no wear sensor or wireless charging. And we noticed a bit of latency while browsing through YouTube, let alone games.
The OneOdio Open S70 is packing a serious punch. You get multi-point, excellent comfort, a good sound profile for rock and metal music, an impressive 12 hours of battery life, the OneOdio app, touch controls with volume, and an IPX5 water resistance rating. The only thing we can say about them is that they have a slightly chunky case and the fit of the buds aren't the most secure for them bouncy workouts.
We thought you'd want to hear about our picks. I'd pick the OneOdio S70 for the comfort, multi-point, super long battery life, and volume controls on the buds. But when I'm working out, I gravitate to this video sponsor, Shokz, and especially their Open Fit Air model for their comfort and insane IP54 dust and water resistance.
My pick? The Soundcore Aerofit 2. But also, my other pick is the Shokz Open Fit Air. Now, Shokz is sponsoring this video, but there's a reason they're sponsoring. We love their products, and the Open Fit Air follows in that tradition. It has one of the most compact cases in this lineup, and it has the killer Shokz app along with those thin ear hooks, which are really, really comfortable. All day comfort. All day? All right. You got some cash to burn? Here we go. $150 and up. The Nothing Ear Open has a striking design. IP54 buds and case combined with good bass and volume make these a solid choice. And that killer Nothing parametric EQ. Pinch controls are reliable but can be a bit convoluted. Multi-point is on board, but these are below average to use on calls. Okay noisy conditions but horrible in wind. The ear hooks are not adjustable, and due to the size of the hooks, it may be a challenge for those of you with glasses. Overall a solid pick, if not the best.
The JBL Soundgear Sense is also a sensible option. You're well protected with a solid IP54 dust and water resistance rating, more than 7 hours of battery life, adjustable ear hooks, complete set of touch controls, multi-point and great sound on both iPhone and Android. The biggest downsides are the limited color options, the comfort and challenge when wearing thicker glasses. There's also no wireless charging or a wear sensor. Overall build is quite bulky and plasticky.
Plastic? OneOdio went hard with its OpenRock X, like sweet, hard aluminium on their brick-like charging case. And this special edition packaging is insane. Just look at it. The stock sound signature is excellent with an adjustable driver. It delivers a bass-heavy experience that kicks ass with rock and metal, making it our favorite for these genres. And 48 hours of total battery life with about 12 hours per use. It offers solid performance, and you get buttons which work really, really well. And you get the option to turn the earbuds on or off without the case. That aluminium case though, while solid and stylish, is large and not very pocket friendly. And of course at $179, the OneOdio OpenRock X is expensive. And we had some minor issues with some features like multi-point support and the sound balance.
$220 is a hefty price point, and you'd expect that from a brand like Beyerdynamic, wouldn't you? Well, before that, we've got to say that these buds look classy with responsive touch controls. They come with a solid IP54 rating, multi-point, and an app, and they are loud. But for a premium audio brand, the sound quality isn't fantastic. You also won't be heard better since the phone calls are not the best either. The controls are limited with the lack of volume controls. There's no wireless charging or a wear sensor, and the charging case isn't extremely portable. But the biggest deal breaker for us was the comfort. It just pinched our ears. That's a lot of money for discomfort. As diligent hombres rescuing your ears, here are our picks.
For me, it's the OpenRock X. Just the build, the sound, the adjustable earbuds. Overall a very good package, but the case is chunky. Unlike this video sponsor Shokz and their flagship Open Fit. Now this is the one we gravitate to when really working out because they're so lightweight and they fit my ear like a glove. Like, not that I wear gloves on my ears, ear gloves. Anyway, we really like that the Open Fit has volume controls, multi-point support, and an easy to use app too. We'll link the comparison between the Open Fit and the Open Fit Air in the description down below. That's also where you'll find links to where you can buy them.
Guys, these products were open ear hook style buds, but there are certain other kinds of open ear buds. Check our curated list of that one here. Almost all of the products we mentioned in this video, we've made in-depth videos about, so check those out if you want to know more. Thanks again to Shokz for sponsoring this video. Check them out using the links in the description and support those who support us.
A big thank you to our patrons and YouTube members who are financially contributing and helping us out, and a big thank you to our Fuck My Tier supporters, Gamma Panda and Paula. You guys are something extra special. You've been hooked to openness, and we've been DHRME. Do we?